Here's Lillard. Pass to Gasol. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Well, everyone knows Lillard is one of the league's best scorers off the pick and roll, so he chooses this time to make the assist.
So with Rondo on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Monk is out there with Barnes. Then it's Damian Lillard, and there's Cooper. And it's Gasol, and at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the three-pointer by Utah. And it goes down 2 points. Gasol's got 12 points here in the second half.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Morant passes to Easy Breezy. To take the lead. Warriors with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Cooper kicks to Barnes. Out to the right wing. Barnes, screen on Moncrief. Here's Cooper. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Basket counts. Easy Breezy's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
This is a testament to this team's fortitude, never giving up. Folks, we've got a new ball game. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. And the shot is good.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Morant. Now here is Moncrief. Trying to find Monk and gets it to him. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound, Utah. Morant outside. Pass to Easy Breezy. Here's Moncrief. Covered by Lillard. Monk against Moncrief. That one misses. Warriors have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Cooper the pass to Gasol. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Jazz trail by 4. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now.
Here they come. Score. Utah Jazz.
Making a change here. Randall's checked in. Different look here for the Warriors. Brownie's checked in for Gasol. Bobby Portis comes in for Scotty Barnes. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Monk. And it's Gill in for Cooper. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Hey guys, now during that break, Will Hardy with some good words for his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. Gill against Vassell. Slammed home and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up.
No stopping Bobby P. That time powers through to the foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic bull. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Now here is Moncrief. Back to Duren. 6 to shoot. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Duren's got 4 points this quarter.
They've cashed in on a lot of second-chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Randall against Portis. Brown wide open. He fires. And again, no good by Golden State. Randall against Pippen. Pass to Easy Breezy. Sweet move. Some solid defense from Brown.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Here's Gill. Outside for Pippen. Portis, a screen on Moncrief. Pippen. Randall grabs the board.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
There's the lob to Duren. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
No stopping that. Duren at his size, dominating that alley-oop.
Portis, a screen on Morant. Outside for Pippen. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
Now, here's Pippen. The screen from Brown. It's Pippen with the...
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Jazz with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Morant. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Now, here's Lillard. Outside Pippen. Shot from the top of the key. A rebound by the Jazz. Duren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Moncrief kicks to Morant. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Jazz lead by 2.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Substitution on the court.
The Warriors trail. Now Rondo.
Well, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And not to mention, they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
Morant with it. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pippen, the pass to Monk. And again, no good by Golden State.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Randle kicks to Morant. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, he just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
They get the rebound.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And it's good, 2 points. Randall's got 19 points.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Rondo looking around. Monk finds Pippen. The three. The shot by Monk is no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Morant. That time on the assist from Randall. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead. They set the screen. Here's Rondo. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Fires from deep. Nails the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And he commits the intentional foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Not in favor. Taking 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rondo on top. Guarded by Morant. It falls!
And this is why Rondo is so special. A proven champion who time and time again comes up big in critical stretches of the game.
Yeah, tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who's on the floor. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 5. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
So they foul intentionally. Gets the first, that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Morant surveying the D. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game.